What's up, YouTube? Zombie Killer here, doing a quick channel update on my plans of what I plan on doing for the channel. Now, currently, what I plan on doing is, which keep in mind the stuff can easily change, but it's something I'm trying to achieve. Alright, what I plan on trying to do is get into doing Parasite Eve 1 on the PS1 for YouTube for the month of December. Since it's a Christmas related RPG, I figure it would be some fun to have it around Christmas time. I might start a little bit before December, or I might wait into December. Might be later, might be earlier. Still have to figure that out. But on top of that, I am planning on playing through all the Devil May Cry games. I've never ever got around to actually playing any of the games. Like, I probably have less than an hour of actual hands-on gaming on any of the Devil May Cry games. I do know a little bit, like, that the DMC Devil May Cry is a reboot, and a lot of people hate it because of the character redesign and stuff. So I'm planning on playing that one first, since it doesn't fit the timeline. It's a reboot, which I might just switch it to last, who knows. I think I'm gonna attempt to play it first, but cause I think it would be better to go into that first without knowing too much about the actual main character, Dante, that everybody knows and loves from the other game, so I can see how well that version of Dante stands on his own without the biasness of loving the original. So I'm thinking about doing that one first. And then I do plan on also playing the third game before I play the first one, because apparently that's supposed to take place before the first one, so I think I'm going to try to play it chronological order. Hopefully it's a series that's good enough to play in chronological order while someone's new to the franchise. Otherwise, I might just make it harder for myself, or more confusing for myself, or something. But I figure I'd give it a go that way. Who knows, if it seems to be a bit too messed up because I'm missing stuff in the first game, I might just end up putting the third game on pause, play through one, play through two, and then go back to the third one. It all varies, but whether or not the third one gets played before one, two, well, the first one, pretty much. And, definitely do plan on playing through all 5 of them. They're all on sale, so I picked them up for a very cheap price. Only 1, 2, and 3 was not on sale, but $30 for 3 games, not bad. So I ended up picking the complete series up. Definitely look forward to seeing how good the game is, but I understand they're very brutal and punishing. I mostly played God of War back in the day and never got around to buying them, and I kept on getting sidetracked with other games, but I felt like now's a good time to try to hop in the series for the first time. So I do plan on doing that. Also, with the Parasite Eve, after I do that, I might try to force myself to play through Parasite Eve 2. With Parasite Eve 2, I tried it for a little bit, ended up quitting it because they decided to emulate the old-fashioned Resident Evils with the lousy tank controls. Definitely not a big fan of tank controls. I am so happy Resident Evil don't have tank controls no more. I feel like Parasite Eve 1 had the superior controls. So I ended up quitting Parasite Eve 2 shortly after the beginning. Probably played like maybe an hour, 2 hours tops. And then I was like, yeah, I can't deal with these tank controls no more. So I might try to force myself to play through that. And who knows, maybe I'll find a way to enjoy it, excluding the tank controls. I know I'm never going to enjoy that. I really can't stand tank controls. In terms of movement, it just gives you the worst movement experience, which is why I hate tank controls so much. So, unfortunately, I know I will hate the tank controls, but who knows, maybe the game story and stuff will be good. I still don't know how Parasite Eve 2 story goes. I was literally in the first town after you beat the tutorial, pretty much. Where you go to like a western town or something like that, I think. So, maybe I'll end up figuring out how good the story is and maybe find something that I like. But I'm thinking about maybe doing that. Also, another thing I'm thinking about doing is finally getting around to playing the God of War, the remake that came out. Not the Ragnarok, which is the sequel to the remake. I'm talking about the first one of the remake. Personally, with the game, I owned it for a long time because it was free from PS Now, PS Plus, PS5 collection, and then also the PS Plus premium subscription. So literally, thanks to PlayStation, I got 4 times for free, and I still have not played it for the same reason why people did not like the DMC Devil May Cry, which is they reboot the character and it does not feel like the same character. It feels more like Dad of War than God of War. Kratos was always, back in PS2 days, by himself and stuff. He was always capable of figuring out stuff, and the trailers and stuff I seen for the remake just made Kratos seem like a whole new character, so not a big fan of that. Which I know after killing all the Greek gods in God of War 3, they would have to literally find new gods, so I understand why they end up switching out to North mythology, but let's be honest, I kind of like Greek mythology for Kratos more. Might be a nostalgia type thing. Let's be honest, I do have a lot of nostalgia for the old God of War, so personally, I have been thinking, of avoiding that game for a long time, where I haven't even gotten around to playing it. But I think I'm gonna, after completing the DMC games, and of course Parasite Eve, I think I'm gonna end up trying to force myself to play that and see how good the game is. I know it got in a lot of good praises, but personally, you reboot my character that I love, obviously it turns me off to the series. But I'm gonna try to force myself to play it, and who knows, I might actually enjoy it. But come on, man. I really do not like that they rebooted my man. I love Kratos, but hopefully they kept enough the same way. He doesn't feel like a completely new character where it's like, who is this guy? But anyways, those are my plans. Just a small little recap. I plan on playing through Parasite Eve 1, maybe even 2. Wow, damn up is lucky. Got that 3 times. Alright. And then I'm planning on doing DMC Devil May Cry, most likely first. And then playing through all 5 Devil May Cry games. Probably number 3 first, since it takes place chronologically before 1. And then after all that, I'm gonna probably get around to playing God of War, the reboot. And who knows, I might even play some of the classic ones too. Not sure if I'm gonna add that, but who knows, I might. If enough people want the classic ones, I might try to replay through the classic ones. It's been a long time since I've completed the whole God of War games. Last one that I played was Ascension, which was good, but I played that like when it first came out. So literally, it's been PS3 days when I last played God of War, so I might go back to the entire franchise. Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, those are my thoughts on what I think about doing. On top of that, I will probably be playing some games here and there in between, which are just random games that, not even I know what I'm going to be playing. Also, like I might do some like BL4 camel grinding, and I might end up doing like some VR games or something. Who knows? It varies based off on what I feel like playing and stuff, but I am going to try my best to complete those. And one thing that I am definitely a little bit worried about, going back to the original Devil May Cry's, since they was originally on like the PS2s, I don't think most games back then had sound options, so I may not be able to mute the music, and I hope I do not get copyright claimed for music if I cannot silence the music. That is one thing I'm worried about, because I know because of those annoying copyright claims, that's why my Kingdom Hearts series never got completed. I got so annoyed with constantly live streaming it, having the video taken down, and have to reload my backup save right before I did all that, and then stream that again, have it be taken down again, redo it, took it down, until finally they stopped taking it down. So that's what eventually ended up killing that. So I'm hoping that hopefully that doesn't happen. 'Cause I want to be able to enjoy the games without having to deal with copyright claim based off of music and stuff out of my control. But, I will worry about that when that comes. Anyways, those are my ideas. And as always, if there's anything that you guys would like to see or whatever, just leave them down in the comments, and who knows, I might like your idea and decide to do it. But with that, I'll see you guys on the next video.